You're an egomaniac, 'cause you want your hoodie back. Guess you should have thought that you're not all that. Crying through my letterbox. Maybe you're just way too vague to be interesting. Baby, keep talking, but nobody's listening. Told me to walk out the door, but baby, I'm bored. Guys, I'm struggling to find another song that's stuck in my head apart from You Wanna Look Re, Smell Re, Be Re. No cars before mobs. Today's makeup. It's a butterfly again. The makeup look that I did copy had it down here, but I don't like that because it makes my eyes look droopy. Also, wearing a dress. I'll pop a photo here actually. I showed it you in the little messy vlog that I did the other day. It was from Next. £6.50. £6.50, yeah.
This world is a wonderful place. I'm the luckiest human in the human race. I've got no silver and I've got no gold, but I've got happiness in my soul.
Unreal. Anyway, I'm gonna say it now before I forget to tell you. It's very exciting news. You are looking at an employed woman. I am employed. I'm not gonna say where, but I love it. I love the place where I'm working, and it's super fun and so me. It is such a me place, and I'm just gonna thrive. I know that I'm gonna thrive. But yeah, very exciting news. So yeah, hopefully we'll be seeing a little mix of content for this channel in the up and coming months. So excited. But as per usual, I am running late, so we best get on with it before I get kicked out of the room. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the YouTube channel. How are you? I hope you're all doing well. As you can see from today's title, we are going to be delving into some FAIRYCORE crochet ideas. This is going to be a part of the same series as the mermaid core one, like the mythical creatures core Pinterest videos. Like I said in the mermaid core video, I'm attacking in these videos, I'm taking the approach that I am whatever mythical creature it is, living as a human. There we go. So if you walked into my apartment, you had no idea I was a fairy, and this is all the stuff you'd see, and you'd be like, are you a fairy? It's like, oh my god, it's like them TikToks that are like, where you suspect that one co-worker who's secretly a rat. I'm going to put it here because I really love those videos. But it's kind of like that. So if I were a fairy, this is what I would have in my house, and this is what I would wear, and this is what I was accessorising. So if that is something you're interested in, then keep on watching. But without further ado, let's get into it, my darlings. So as per usual, these Pinterest videos will be split up into 3 different sections, that is home decor, accessories and clothing. So some of these are literal like foresty fairies. That's the approach I'm going at as well. If I were a fairy, I'd probably a forest fairy, woodlands fairy. So some of these are basic patterns that are just like remind me of fairy style, and some of them are literal like woodland garden fairy style. You'll see what I mean. So first up, in the literal garden fairy style, we have this bralette that is covered in roses and moss and leaves. We've got some vine straps, absolutely beautiful. And then along the same lines is this top as well, which is white with pink trimmings, and then some like mossy, flowery little danglies on the arms, and then the straps themselves also flowers. And then pairing this with a maxi skirt like this, it'd just be the cherry on top of the cake, to be fair. We have quite a few dresses. So there's this little pink dress. This is kind of like peacock style, but it is called a fairy dress, but it reminds me of like peacock feathers on the skirt part. Thought that was super duper dope. Never say dope again. I'll never say dope. Why does it dope? We also have this kind of like This is a coat, actually. It's not a dress, but I'm just putting it here now. Anyway, it's got a hood and these humongous flared sleeves. If you know me, you know how much I love a good flared sleeve. And then there's also this long maxi skirt. Again, this is tight fitted there. And it's got a little, like a sneak boob, like little... You can't even see, but it's me going like this, sneak a boob a little bit. Then we have quite a few shrugs. We have this whimsical shrug with, again, this is like a double layered flare sleeve, super duper cute in green. We have these green sleeves and then a bralette. I believe these are 2 separate patterns. Oh, it's a 3-in-1, it says. It's a fair top and sleeves. So that's a 3-in-1. Then we have this fairy shrug, which is pink and green. Then we have this mesh cropped jumper. Again, this is your typical crop jumper, but they're just the colour scheme that they've used is very FAIRYCORE. And then there's this as well. I just found it super duper cool. This does say crochet fairy shruggy. And it's got like do you know the sparkly yarn? It's got that in it, and it's very textured, very layered, different colours. Absolutely adorable. And then also there's like a star bralette underneath, which I think is super duper dope. Stop saying dope. See, I've said dope once now, so now I've got it stuck in my head that I need to say dope. We have quite a couple bralettes, mainly butterflies. So there's this pink butterfly one, and then basically the same exact thing but in blue. We have this butterfly-esque, it isn't exactly a butterfly but it's kind of shaped like it, green one, and this again has the under boob cut out, so that'd be super duper cute, again with a short mini skirt or like a long maxi skirt. Very effective and very, very fairy-like. There's this ivy corset as well, which is just your basic crochet corset, and then they have like ivy leaves all over them. I thought that were a cool idea. We have this one which I see absolutely like every single time I go on my Pinterest, so I think I need to make it, which is this dragonfly crochet top. Obviously it's crochet, and again the dragonfly top again but in a different way, so they've put just a dragonfly cut out at the top and then the rest is just your regular crochet. Oh, we have this vest as well, which is super cool. The way that they've done it is nice as well, like with the skirt and then the top, and then put the crochet vest over the top of that. We have this dress as well, which reminds me of like a ballerina fairy, and I'm pretty sure I've mentioned it before. Maybe it's been in my whimsigoth. It might have been in my Whimsigoth one or my Coquette, I can't remember. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this before with the bows and the frilly sleeves. And then like pairing this with, you'll see in the accessories part, but I have included some wings that people have crocheted, which I get all of my TikTok all the time. So this with like a pair of mossy green wings I think would look really dope. Stop saying dope! Oh my god, stop saying dope! And then last but certainly not least is this asymmetrical top. This is just a... This doesn't have any sleeves, so it's just like a boob tube with like...
But what the hell, boy?
I thought that were a bee. It's someone mowing the lawn. Jesus! It's a boob tube with bow on the top, and then an asymmetrical mesh bottom. But yeah, that's it for clothing. So let's move on to accessories, which I think is my favourite one ever. So, accessories. Let's start with hats. I found a bunch of these lily hats, which is like you've just cut open a lily and just popped it on your head, which is absolutely adorable. So quite a couple of those in here. And then along the same lines is this kind of like this woodland pixie hat, which is green, and it like some of them have like vines hanging from them, some of them have acorns stitched onto them. There's quite a couple of those. So there's this beanie as well. There's some in here that elf beanies and like pixies, elves, nymphs, things like that, but I've put them in the FAIRYCORE because it's not difficult to make it fairy. You're a woodland fairy, or you could be a woodland elf, pretty much the same aesthetic. So there's this elf beanie as well, which is one of the super duper long ones, which is just adorable. I feel like I put this person in every single one of my Pinterest videos, but they just make the coolest cat hats. So they've made like a purple one with pink stars hanging from it. Moving on to bags, we have this simple crochet tote bag. mainly there for the colour, like the mossy green. Then we also have this kind of like lily tulip one, which is the same concept of like an open flower being folded. So it'll be open and then you'll string it all up with your green string. I thought this was just so cute. There's this strawberry bag, which I've definitely mentioned before because strawberry is just super duper cute, I guess. And then along the same lines is this, it says it's a glasses case, but I think it's just a little satchel type thing, the acorns. So like I said, I have saved quite a couple of wing options. Some are knitted and some are crocheted. These knitted ones remind me of like a moth that's had like their wings cut. Crochet fairy wings. These have obviously been crocheted intertwined in the wiring, and then they've added little flowers on them. There's this moss scarf, which again I think I've mentioned in the Whimsy Goth video. There's this like leaf garland type scarf as well along the same lines. There's these stockings that have like mushroom knee pads on them, which are super duper cool. There's this crochet pattern bundle, which is just so convenient, which is all brown, all woodland. There's this, it's called a lotus throw, it says here, but it's like a belt. Like you can wrap it around your waist and it has like vines and mushrooms hanging off of it, just as like a little extra accessory, especially for like that green dress that I showed earlier. Having that with that and then wings or something, adorable. Speaking of wings, there's a few fairy shoe wings. I love this idea, something to jazz it up. And then last but certainly not least are these little worm earrings. I don't know, I just saw them and I was like, yes. Yeah, if I were a fairy, I'd have little, obviously not real worm earrings, animal cruelty as a fairy, but little crochet worm earrings. I thought those were absolutely adorable and very unique. I've never seen those before. But yeah, that is it for accessories, which was my favourite category out of all of them. And now we will move on to home decor.
I been a nasty girl, nasty, I been a...
So home decor, there are a lot of mushrooms. There's mushroom baskets. I thought that was said from Lidl then. No, with lid. So it's a big mushroom basket. We have these little mason jar. I think there's three types of things you can do with mason jars here. But one of them they've made into like a little fairy house. There's this fairy house nightlight as well, with obviously the detachable lid. Getting a little jar, crocheting the house around it, making the lid into a mushroom and then putting a light in, and it's a little fairy house jar. There's this huge toadstool basket as well for like keeping your yarn in and things like that. This says it's a bucket hat. I didn't realise it was a bucket hat. I'll move that on to accessories as well. But there's this little tree stump and I thought it was just like a, what's it called? Like a little decoration. Oh my god, I thought it was just like a little decoration, but yeah, it's a bucket hat apparently as well. Mushroom chapstick holder, again, seen these everywhere. This could probably do with being an accessories as well, so I'll add it to both. The mushroom jewellery stand, which is also like something that people are drawn towards when they first start crocheting. I see a lot of beginner crocheters crocheting the little toadstool jewellery hangers to kind of like test themselves, I guess. There's these cute little rose fairies. I thought this would be really cute in like a bouquet of flowers. There's this, oh my god, she's gorgeous, this thick mushroom lady. I'm obsessed. I am obsessed. I love it. I need her. I need a big one of her. I want to make a big one of her. I might make a big one of her. If you want to see me make a big one of her, let me know. Because I think she's one of my favourite things that I've saved in this entire video. There's some potion bottles, a couple of hanging things. So we've got these hanging mushrooms and then your typical vines. But this one's got quite a few different styles among it. And I think it looks really cute. Different styles, different colours. We have curtain ties as well, which are along the same lines. Then we have this teeny tiny snail and this teeny tiny froggy. I didn't think there were any type plushy type things in here, but clearly they are. I thought they were super duper adorable. Attaching them onto a tote bag I think would be a super cool idea as well, like sewing it onto a tote bag. Or sewing it onto like the front of your shoe. Put it on a gibbet. Put it on a flipping gibbet and have a snail and a frog on your Crocs. And yeah, that is pretty much it. There's like a couple mushrooms in here, but yeah. That's everything for home decor, so that went pretty quick. So yeah, that is everything that I've collected in the FAIRYCORE style category. I know that it's not very like pastel, like pinks, like like sparkle fairy, but like I said, I'm doing this if it were me, and if I was a fairy, I'd definitely be like a woodland fairy, a garden fairy. If you would like me to try and find some more like sparkly, like sky fairy type, like crochet ideas, then please let me know down below. I would happily do that. It's just, if I were to do every type of fairy, I would be here for hours. And if you have any more ideas that I could do for a part of this series, or just any videos in general, then please let me know. Like I said in the beginning, I'm a working girly now, so hopefully I'll be able to bring you different types of content than just the ones that I'm doing now. Everything that I've mentioned in this video today will be linked down below, such as the Pinterest board and just anything else I've mentioned. Maybe if I find a YouTube video that also has cute ideas, I'll tag that down below as well. The Discord's down there as well if you do want to come and join us over there. There's just like, I talk a lot more over there, and I'll let you in if I'm like missing, like I've been gone for about 2 weeks. The people in Discord knew that. I just kind of keep people updated in that more often, and we're a lovely little bunch over there, so feel free to come and join us. And then I'll also have my Etsy tagged as well. I've not been on it in a couple of weeks just because I've had a lot of things going on with stuff to do with the job and the trials and the things like that. So I will be active on Etsy once I finish this video. So please feel free to go and have a gander over there. But yeah, that is it from me, my lovely dumplings. And I will see you in the next one. Candyman! I've still got Reem stuck in my head. What Reem? Smell Reem! Anyway, goodbye. Love yous.